Murphy.
Now a move over to first. Swinging a looper to left. Gamble is going to get there. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One strike now from Archer. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Now at the plate.
Left fielder, Steve.
Here comes
Finley.
the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Batting fifth.
Here's Matt Adams now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And this one's in the dirt, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident, and we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Number 3, Mike.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that's in there, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. At the knees, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Standing in, Ryan Healy. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
So he sets him down swinging. Howie Kendrick becomes out number 2 this inning. Ichiro stepping up to the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now the pitch. In there, strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting ninth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Healy is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ichiro moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Throw into second. And he is into second with a two-out double. Striding in once again, Steve Finley. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he chased it in the dirt, but no chance to recover. Segura is on at first after the strikeout. So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Matt Adams now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Third baseman.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 strike now from Archer. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
In tight with the slider. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ryan Zimmerman goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Seattle, the catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Mike Zunino.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Ichiro now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Eaton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Kershaw now on 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. Murphy is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Ben Gamble, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one.
A swing and a miss. That retires. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And Kendrick has a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. So striding in, Matt Wieters. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is after it. 1 out. Now he'll throw back to first. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Skied into straightaway right. Sliding over to take this one is Ichiro, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. Kendrick rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 3-0 game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Bryce Harper. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Steve Finley trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohannes Solarte. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Solarte.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's Nelson Cruz now. third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Finley is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Change up a little bit inside, 1-0. Hit in the air out to left field. Gamble has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Gordon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's flared out toward left. Gamble is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Gene Segura.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Murphy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, number
Here's the
20.
third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Drilled down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Right fielder,
Digging in
51.
once again, Ichiro Suzuki. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Donaldson is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Healy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a pitch out here, but Ichiro's not going anywhere yet. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He's singled in 2 trips to
Leading
the
off
plate
for the
thus
National.
far.
Designated hitter, Howie.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. There's Segura. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready once again, Matt Wieters. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Digging in, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Trey Turner.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gordon on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Daniel
Drilled to
Murphy.
first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Right fielder number
Ready for another
34.
chance? Bryce Harper.
Bryce
3 hits,
Harper.
including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Segura is there for it. Coming to the plate now, Steve
batting.
Finley.
Left
2 outs
fielder.
and 2 runners aboard
Steve
here in the 7th inning.
Finley.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's hoping to
Leading
avoid
off
the
for the
hat trick.
Mariners,
He struck out in
left
each of his
fielder,
first 2 plate
Ben
appearances so
Gamble.
far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Finley moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in
Now
the
batting.
switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He started out
Yonhervis
the evening 0-for-2
Solarte.
so far. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Finley giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Center fielder
Into the
number
box. D. Gordon.
D.
No hits in
Gordon.
3 tries so far.
Your
He's struck
attention,
out
please.
once.
9. Now pitching for Washington.
So they'll make a
Number
matchup
55.
move here and bring on a southpaw to face
Collins.
the left-handed hitter due up. Line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson
He's hitless in 3 at-bats
Now
to this
pitching for the
point.
Nationals.
Coda Glover
Number
will come on out
32.
of the bullpen as he'll be
Coda
appearing in his 3rd game this
Glover.
season. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. At the plate, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Madsen enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top
Now
of inning
pitching for
number
the
8.
Nationals, number 44. Ryan Madsen.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton racing back. He makes the catch. What a... Here's Matt Adams now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Third baseman, Matt.
Late that
Adams.
time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Now action in the bullpen is there.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Ichiro sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Adam Eaton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
One out and a runner on third. Fly ball out toward left center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Here's Howie Kendrick. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly.
Kendrick.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He went deep last time up. James Paxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Pitching for the Mariners, number 65, James.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out against Ryan Madsen as he looks to get the final 3 outs. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is fouled straight back. The 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Kept 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The catcher.
So striding in, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Sean Doolittle gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 62.
Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base.